stop Ripley's, believe it or not, is definitely one of them. But what makes Ripley's unique? Is it the oddities that are inside? Well, that definitely helps, of course. But believe it or not, this Ripley's I'm about to show you wasn't even built as a Ripley's. That's right, folks. It was built as a private residence by an oil tycoon whose name was William Worden. Now, Mr. Worden came to Saint Augustine on a vacation, maybe like you guys, and while here, falls in love with another building in town you'll see later called the Via Zareta. Wanting his house to look like the Via Zareta but bigger, he built this castle-looking structure in front of us, often referred to as Worden's Castle. Mr. Worden lived inside this building for many years with his family, which was quite large. It was said to be 14, his lovely wife, 14 children, 10 girls, 4 boys, and 5 handmaidens all lived inside. Well, eventually he decided to sell the building to a woman named Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. Now, some of you might remember that name. Marjorie Rawlings was the Pulitzer Prize-winning author. She wrote books like The Yearling and Cross Creek. She takes the building in front of you and turns it into a hotel. A hotel that the Ripleys would stay at. They fall in love with it, they want to buy it, and she says no dice. So they decided they were going to wait. And they waited. They waited quite a long time, as a matter of fact, so long that Marjorie Rawlings ends up passing away. But her husband, Norton Baskin, held on to the building. Wanted to keep it as long as he could. Well, it finally starts to fall into disrepair. He decides it's better now to sell it. And he sells it to the Ripleys. They buy the building and they turn it into one of 30 museums around the world. My friends, this museum in front of us is the original museum that was used in the 1980s television show, Ripley's Believe It or Not, starring Mr. Jack Palance. And, of course, I looked it up for a few of my smoky extras. Found out this is the original museum that was used in the 1980s television show. As I said, starring Jack Palance. I also found out this one houses the largest collection of oddities collected by Mr. Ripley himself. Inside, you'll find things like Miracle Mike the Headless Chicken, the largest pair of Converse sneakers, posters made out of jelly beans, posters made out of barbecue sauce. If you like the television show The Walking Dead, you'll find a poster there. I think it's might be of Negan or it might be of Rick Grimes, I forget. And you'll find other things inside that are all odd and fun to look at inside. Also, our Cargo Hope gift shop, if you're looking for a unique gift to bring home to somebody at home, pick up a bag of shrunken heads. Imagine when they open that gift and they scream out, "I can't believe it." Well, then you've succeeded. Ladies and gentlemen, our stop will be in front of the entrance of Ripley's, believe it or not. If you are going to be leaving me here, I will ask that you exit carefully to the right once I get to a stop
can we go
here.
here?
I call this the Auditorium of Strange but True. Ripley's, believe it.
So we can.
It's up to you. As we make our stop here, it'll be safe to exit carefully to the right. Now safe to exit or enter. All aboard, folks, all aboard. We're climbing home.
Mira, allá adelante también.
Agua, aquí adelante.
Thank you. Coge el coche para ver.
Welcome, guys. If you just got on, my name is Smokey. Nice to meet you back there. No, hello. As we head out here, all aboard. Here we go. Now, if you guys get a chance to come back here, walk around the parking lot, check out this log right there. Inside there's a 4-room house, which is pretty cool. There's also the 26-foot alligator on your right. And of course, if you get the chance, if you're feeling adventurous, go behind the tall bushes on your right called Portocarpus and check out the statue of David. Is that the original statue of David right here in the parking lot of Ripley's? Of course not, right? That guy's in Italy. But this guy, of course, is the subject of a few of my smoky extras. I find out that statue is an exact replica of the statue of David in Italy, standing in at 14 feet tall, weighing in at 10 solid tons, and is carved from one solid piece of Carrara marble. Now, some of you might say that's great, Smokey, but I can only see his head. Why is he hidden behind those bushes? Some of you may have already figured that out. Folks, he is an exact replica, and so the only thing he's wearing, of course, is the expression on his face. Which I find out, by the way, is the look he had on his face as he went into battle with Goliath. Not too many people know that. Now, we are going to talk about a lot of history on our tour, and history can get a little bit heavy, but I am going to try to keep it light and fluffy as well. But I do have to talk about the first of 2 cemeteries coming up on our trip on the right. Now, it's after the Visitor Center. The first one coming up is called the Huguenot Cemetery, and it's also known as the Public Burying Grounds. Folks, back in the 1800s, I told you we were a walled-in city. Well, when we were walled in, they thought if you met your demise, if you were non-Catholic, you should not be buried inside the city walls. 1821 yellow fever struck, and it decimates a third of the population. Most of the folks that perished were non-Catholic, buried in that cemetery on your right. Now, you're not allowed to go inside any cemetery in downtown Saint Augustine unless the gate is open. And they only open the gate one day a month so the locals can pay their respects. Guess what? Today is not that day. So don't go inside the cemetery today. What is open is our next stop. It'll be on your right as you make the left. It's called our City Gate train station stop. The yellow building with looks like a castle is not only a ticket booth, but home to one of our restaurants in town called Burger Buckets, where they have breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and more. If this is your destination, it'll be safe to exit on either side as they come to a stop at the City Gate train station stop.